Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. So, today I'm gonna finish Changli's companion mission. I've been dying to play it since last week. But since last week, I've just been grinding. Just simple grinding, simple free to play player stuff. So I'll just switch to the game now. We'll just jump right in and then we'll start yapping away. So game capture. There we go. So I hope everyone has a good day. Today for me was the highlight of my day today was that after I got back home, I changed out of my work clothes. I rolled out my yoga mat and I took a 20-minute nap. But I had to set a timer because otherwise I would sleep like up to like 9. At that point in time when I came back and slept, I think it was like 7:30. Yeah, about 7:30, 7:40. So I told myself, okay, 20-minute nap because driving home, I literally almost fell asleep at the wheel. And I was just doing my best to keep myself awake by playing upbeat music and stuff. So by the time I came back home, my eyes were already doing its job and I fell asleep. Okay, so let me just finish this Lolo campaign because I think should be the last of it. And then we can hit straight to Changli's whatchamacallit, companion mission. Yeah. Well, for me, other than today being not too productive at work and also earning myself a nap, actually, like recently, I have some stomach issues because it's like I think I just haven't been eating. I just haven't been having like good eating habits in a way. Like I eat too fast and I don't eat full meals, or the full meals I do eat are like fast foods or like really oily foods and those kind of things. So yeah, I feel really bloated. And to the point where I don't know if I put on weight because I got bloated or because I just put on weight as per usual when you're eating terribly. So like today I told myself, okay, because it was pretty bad last night. Because like last night I had a decent dinner. Like I made a decent dinner for myself. But okay, it wasn't that much actually. my dinner serving was that much. It was just potato salad, really. And for some reason, after eating that potato salad, my stomach ballooned to the point where it was painful. Like I had so much gas in my stomach and like it was to the point where it's uncomfortable to even sit down because of just how much my stomach has expanded. So lucky me, I had some of those antacid medication, if you call it medication, I guess. Yeah, some of those on hand already. So really, like after I took that medication, like I literally lay down because it was just getting painful. Like my stomach was just getting painful, so I just lay down. And for the next 30 to 40 minutes, like the gases from my stomach just expelled itself in every way possible. I just put it that way. So I actually didn't get any relief until like 1 a.m. Which was why I think I was pretty sleepy by the end of today. But that was when I told myself like, yeah, my digestive tract is not healthy. Because right, okay, if it's just a point of putting on weight, like in my experience in my own body of putting on weight, usually when I put on weight, I don't have that kind of stomach discomfort. Like if I try to apply pressure on my stomach, skin is firm. Like it's not soft, you know? So I knew it was something to do with my gut health more than anything. So today like at work, like the gasiness start to build up in my stomach again, and I told my team leader, it's like, hey, I'm just gonna run down to the pharmacy and get something for my stomach. And I got it. Like I got the antacids, and like the pharmacist also say like, hey, maybe you should, like he gave me some probiotics as well, so I will have to take those for the next 5 days, like in higher doses, just to try to improve my GI tract as soon as possible. So I took the first dose after dinner today. I had the same dinner as I did yesterday.
Is that?
Oh,
The chaotic temporal disruptions are even clearer to see.
all right, we have officially begun the companion mission. Okay. So yeah, so my stomach is incredibly uncomfortable. Like I can't even force myself to eat because like it just balloons if I try to eat my usual amount. So
This is a Weiqi board.
so like that's
The
why I
abnormal
made
time
salad,
flow here
like the
is
potato
most likely
salad,
caused by
so
the
it's not too
chronosorders.
heavy for me.
Perhaps
But
there's
yeah.
a way to fix it.
Okay, enough of about my tummy issues. Okay, so there's a Weiqi board, and we can reverse time to see what was on the board. Okay. Oh, we have ghosts of the past.
It has been decades since last we met, but you, my friend, still look the
It's
same.
so unnerving to see Rover as part of the past
Turns
here.
out
Oh my
I had
gosh.
already met you all those years ago. My lifesaver. And you're older than me. I should have been more respectful back then. So you remember our promise. I am overjoyed. A new city is about to be established. Having accomplished so much, why do you choose to retire now? I may have spoken out of turn. If you're not in a rush to depart Jinzhou, how about another round of Weiqi with me?
Ooh. I really feel like maybe after this, after the Mount Firmament arc, we might actually go to a different. Sorry. Oh jeez.
Well played. Even after 20 years,
Oh, I accidentally skipped
I
that.
barely noticed how so much time has. Every move in Weiqi is fluid and unpredictable. Even if we start with the same opening, or the outcome can never be predetermined. My clan are a group of hermits. We view the world as a game of strategy, manipulating the ebb and flow behind the scenes. Oh, but you, my friend, chose to enter the game yourself. It's a dangerous path with no end in sight. Oh, I want to help, but my time is running out. Oh, please don't feel sad for me. If I die, it would be an honor to rest at the Sentinel's feet. When the time comes, the one who shall finish this game of Weiqi with you will not be me, but rather my apprentice.
Ooh, is he Changli's master?
Or do my plans seem too risky to you? There's no need for concern. With her intelligence
I think
and
it
quick
is.
thinking, she'll surely be able to solve this puzzle. The results of this game will decide the fate of Ginger. And even the entire world. The road ahead is long and treacherous.
Okay, one more. I'm sure I was supposed to go through these mirages in order, but they don't. I don't think it matters too much.
Marvelous play. Truly remarkable. Never had I imagined I'd experience such a great game of Wei Chi on Mount Firmament. You may look young, my friend, but there's so much more to you than meets the eye. Please, no need to be so modest. I can tell the difference between our skill levels.
This is my master's
Yes,
voice.
this was supposed. Yeah, we were supposed
The
to.
voice of the other person seems deliberately erased.
We were supposed to watch this in order. Oh
Who
well.
do you think the other person looks like?
That's everything. Oop. So the memories are, I would say, kept in the Wei Chi board. She's too mysterious. I don't like it. Oh god. Oh, his eyes glow. Of course. What is an adventure
You've come this far
without the
and followed
Fraxidus?
us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves. Guess I'll have to take the lead and extend an invitation.
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Changli.
Our friendly chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Where art thou? Oh yes! Even though I already have her, I don't have her fully built. So
We know more than that unfinished game.
ooh,
We are well aware of the price you have paid. You're dangling at the end of your rope.
ooh,
Your
it's-
unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
why does he talk?
Is that
Huh?
so?
Why does he talk like an old man when he's the Fraxidus supposed to talk like an old man? Oh, she's so cool.
Mine eye be reduced to cinders.
Are you reduced to cinders yet? Okay. I still don't know what's the correct rotation for her to get the highest
The Sonora
damage
sphere is open. Go!
output, but
Sorry, but you're not getting past me.
I don't know why you're so confident about it when
Jouet's formidable time-bending abilities at their peak, all trapped within this sonorosphere, as I'm sure you...
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold as this sonorosphere consumes everything in its
I just
path?
realized, as
While the
humanoid as they
temporal
are, the Fraxidus are
disruptions
actually kind of like
bring.
mutants.
Anyway,
Because I just
Rover,
realized his arm, like what
thank
his
you
arm
for
looked
letting
like.
us into this
Like, because the other
sonorosphere.
two, their disfigurement is not so extreme
You
like
are
the other
indeed
guy.
very special, as the Excellency foretold.
Oh god. Whoever is the VA for these Fraxidus is great. Yeah, exactly. Like, what makes them like feel so confident that just a couple of people could stop Changli and the resonator.
unfamiliar
Okay.
space. No sign of the Fraxidus. Changli's no.
No! Don't come any closer!
Is this what I think it is? I've been seeing this all over social media. She's so cute. That's her hair. That really is her hair.
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it. You... stay away from me. Oh, you'll get burned.
So she's a...
This village was attacked by tacit discords. There's nothing left. Why did you come here? No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now. Changli. Who's that? I'm the only one here. Besides the tacit discords. When I'm here, no one's afraid of me. And I won't hurt anyone. Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
Doesn't seem lost in the sonorosphere. I am going with the Changli dialogue. Because she is Changli. But she was probably called something else.
The sonorosphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation like this. Is she a younger version of Changli?
Huh? Why did you stop talking? Are you lost?
Can you help me out of this place?
I can take you somewhere safe. I know a shortcut that leads to a safer village.
And... she's adorable. But,
Thank you.
you know, I wouldn't... Right, little girl. Like, we don't know who you are. Okay. What does this do? So, just give me a sec. Got that. Yeah, I think that should do. What does this do? I'm sure this is triggering something. It's here for a reason. But, okay. We'll probably be back here again, I think.
Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms, they need to be unlocked from both sides at
Ah.
once.
Okay, let's each handle one side. I'll go over there. It's open!
Two little girls going on an
We'll be safe
adventure.
once we get out of here. This place seems a bit different from what I remember.
Interesting that we can still collect supplies. Oh lordy.
No mercy.
Whee!
My field of expertise.
Ah, hi Delilah. Now forgive me if I'm late on my responses because I only have one monitor, so I can't check on chat very promptly. So, Eesh. All right. How am I? I am okay. Yeah, I came back home from work and I took a 20-minute nap. So I count that as a victory for myself. How are you doing, Delilah? Or should I call you Claire?
These are the villagers attacked by tacit discords.
So right now
Right.
I'm playing Wuthering Waves
There
and
weren't
I'm
any of them
playing
here before.
Changli's companion mission. I think we're at the tail end of it. I
Don't
did
worry.
part of it last
My
week.
forte is strong. I will get rid of them and protect you.
Yeah, good to see that you're doing well. Yeah. Where are you from actually? Because like do you stream every day? No, I don't stream every day. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't. I have a full-time job, so I stream twice a week. Usually on Tuesdays and either on Friday or Saturday, depending on what I plan on doing. So this week my next stream will be on Friday. Yeah, it'll be another gaming stream. Oh, oh, did that work? Yeah, it'll be another gaming stream. So, if you are free to join, then you can join. Why I don't? Yeah, because I work. I have a day job, and
Tacit
it's
discords. Watch out.
it's very tiring for me to work and stream every day. So I've tried during like my first week of streaming, and it was super tiring. I find I didn't have any time for myself. So which games you mostly stream? Any game that I play though. Right now will be Wuthering Waves because I play on the whatchamacallit, the Southeast Asia server. I don't think many people play on the Southeast Asia server. I'm playing it now on stream because for me it's like killing two birds with one stone. I stream, I can do my dailies, and I can play games, so it's great. I mean, hey, laser don't reach me. Yeah. Oy.
All is fair in war.
Yes. Ooh. Oh, if you hear a beeping in the stream, that's actually like someone in chat talking. Like I have the
You-
beeping on because
Why did you?
just to let me know that someone is in chat.
Okay.
Can I prefer you something related to your stream? I would rather not. If you're here to promote something that you're doing, or you know, like you're here to promote something that you're doing or offering services and stuff like that, I would politely decline, because in no way can I pay people to do anything right now. And like I don't have any resources or quote unquote influence to warrant such services. But if you would like to stay and enjoy the stream and just chat with me about anything and everything, feel free. Otherwise you... Yeah, this is specifically why I said it's okay. I'm not looking to improve, do any additional thing with my streams right now, simply because I don't have time and the energy to do it. If and when I decide that's going to be something that I want to do, then only then will I think about it. But I hope you find others that are of need of your services. So yeah.
Don't worry. I won't hold you back.
So that's my story. Hey, okay, they tell me what mechanism to use. That's great. Okay. So far, not too much hint on what this companion mission is about.
The village I lived in got destroyed by those scary monsters. They hid me in a safe basement Well, when I came out, no one was there anymore. Now, I must get to somewhere safe. Okay.
Okay.
This should come in handy.
I wonder if there is small.
There's a piece of paper.
When the village was raided, I failed to protect anyone with all my efforts. Now all I'm left with are these old injuries and the rest of my meager life. And some food to spare for anyone who passes by.
If I had arrived sooner.
Yeah, it's not your fault. This is... I mean... For a kid to experience survivor's guilt, even though none of it was like in her control, she didn't contribute to anything bad, she couldn't contribute to anything good specifically because she was a child, you know? So it's like, kids shouldn't have survivor's guilt.
Whoa.
No.
I found some dry ration. Oh, it's a bit frozen. No worries. Are you hungry? I haven't seen you take a single bite. You can have these.
Thank you, I'm not
if
hungry.
If you don't eat anything for too long, you won't be able to walk.
Aww. She's so sweet as a child. Ask the girl to stand on the device. Let me just loot this. So, somewhere, somehow, I have to activate this. Oh, cool. So that keeps the door open. Now, I have to tell her to... You can stand there. I'm gonna stand here. And we're gonna open this door. Oh my god, so many things hidden in Mount Firmament. Of course! Of course there is this thing.
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay.
Wah!
It's time.
Yeah. Hey.
Tear them to pieces.
Hi, chatter. Just give me a minute and
Think you got permission?
so that I don't die here. Okay. Because I only have one monitor. Alright.
Pay it back tenfold.
Oh my lord. This is new.
Watch and learn. My field of expertise.
What the glitch?
Target confirmed.
Nice.
War spares no one.
Hi Zuri. I just briefly saw your name in chat. How are we doing? Same, one monitor for the win. Yeah. I'm doing
key to that
okay.
door?
I'm doing okay. So right now I'm playing Wuthering Waves, Changli's companion mission.
Yes.
I think we're at the tail
The
end of
most
it.
tacit discords
So
just devoured the frequencies of the guard on Doradu.
okay. So yeah, I think we're at the tail end of it, and then after the companion mission, I'll probably do some dailies. Yes.
Find is not part of my pay.
Yeah.
yours.
So how are you doing, Zuri and Edab? Hi you two. I hope you'll enjoy me streaming. I'm just a simple. I did the quest and it's awesome. Okay, don't spoil. I will finish it today. Don't spoil. I was already spoiled baby Changli when I was on social media, which is why I was impatient to get this started.
It might look kind of scary, but of course.
But it makes me
I'm a
interested to know her
resonator too,
story.
you know. My forte is
Yeah,
the
it
powerful
was
one.
sad.
I control fire.
But luckily, like I was. Yeah, social media be spoiling things. Yeah, it was also my bad because
Nothing's brighter and warmer than
I
fire.
need to cut down on
It
social
can
media
burn away the
too.
cold.
Because like
because I don't
everything
know
is
how to
there
properly
now. Like
control
even
it
on
yet.
Instagram, like I can't
The resident
scroll
who taught me
Instagram in
about my
peace
forte
because of
said
this game.
if I don't use it properly. They also said a lot of things I couldn't understand. told me I shouldn't use it too often.
Okay.
But if I don't use my forte, I'd get eaten by the tacit discords or killed by the bad people.
Jeez.
What's the point of living a longer life if I can't even survive?
She can live a longer life?
I want to live. I want to become a strong grown-up.
Oh,
I want to
wow.
have good control of my power and protect the people who protected me in the past. And then... And then... I'll make a peaceful and prosperous world for everyone.
Ah, kids shouldn't be like this. Kids should be like Verena.
Yes. According to the village teacher, that means
It's
children
sad that
will
she
no
had to
longer
go
be
through
in
this.
danger from monsters. We'll all have enough to eat and stable lives. But I've still got lots to learn. So I'll need to find someone really strong and learn from them.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank
In
you.
the same way of like different sides of reality, I was talking to a friend earlier today about like this like adult cartoon in general, like Simpsons, American Guy and stuff. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh yeah, I get that a lot too, Zuri. Every time another one pops up, I try to ban them either because I'm still trying to get used to all this. I'm still trying to get used to modding on my own because for chat at least I have a wait. Oh my god. Sis make me mod. Sis, maybe give it some time. Give it some time. I've never been one, but I will do for you. Thank you for the offer. Maybe give it a bit more time. Cause I still want to learn how to use Twitch in its entirety first. Let me just check something. Okay, hold on. Cause right, alright. Cause right, I lost my train of thought. You need help, do let me know. Okay, Zuri, I'll check you out after this, see what you do. Hehe. Like, where are you from, Zuri, actually? And like, what do you stream? I am interested. Yeah.
I want to become
Tell
a
me.
strong...
Tell me about thyself.
I understand. I'll do my best.
This is, to be honest, this is my
strange
first raid.
place.
Yeah, that was what I was wanting to say.
It's
Thank you
supposed
for
to
the
look
raid,
familiar,
Zuri.
but
I
there are
didn't
so
think
many
that anyone
things
would
I've
raid me
never
because,
seen
like,
before.
to be honest,
Door.
I block
I don't know
all
why,
my
but
views because
I keep
the
getting the
number
feeling that I've been here
because the
before.
number is very
so
discouraging,
weird.
right? Like just staying
let's
at
look
0
around.
constantly.
Maybe
So
we'll find something.
I also feel much better just not looking at the views. I don't look at the like who's following me and whatnot. So I feel better about streaming because then I just get to focus about the game, which I love. Okay, mechanisms. Nice. Okay, it's this thing again. Yeah, if I'm all over the place, it's because I am all over the place. I cannot help who I am. The first thought that registers in my brain is the thought that with filtering will come out of my mouth. I wonder if that's it, right? Yeah. So far with this game, I am really loving it. Sure, it's gacha, sure, it's like Genshin and everything. There was a lot of comparisons for this game with Genshin when it first came out, when it was teased to be released and stuff like that. But I feel like the developers and the writers for this game have done a good job to distinguish this game from other open world gachas. Like, sure, there's certain mechanism, like the wishing mechanism, that has some similarities and stuff, but overall, I feel like combat is a bit more complex, which I really love right now. And also, like,
A mirage of the past.
like they don't use elemental reactions, which I also love. Actually, it was a little bit confusing in the beginning because, like, in Genshin Impact, I depend my damage output a bit on elemental reactions.
This place
So this game is purely on
familiar too.
like the player's skill and leveraging on like the outro bonuses and
These are
things
my
like that.
memories, recreated inside this sonorosphere.
So I'm still learning the game bit by bit as I build the characters.
Exodus vanished into thin air. The frequencies are constantly changing. A sonorosphere affected by temporal disruption. Once someone enters, there's risk of being stuck inside forever.
Oh,
And if
that's
my master
cool.
had planned
That's the
all
Wei
this,
Chi board, I think, from the beginning before they entered the sonorosphere.
Did he do this to mislead? To separate? Or perhaps I should be careful. Whatever the case, I must find Rover first.
Oh, she's such a cool character. Look at her. When I saw her demo, I'm just like, yes. Because like there at this point in time, there's like, other than, is it Chishin, the gunslinger girl? Like, there is no other fusion DPS. So when I saw her, I'm like, yes, DPS, yes. And she can function as a sub DPS too. I love her. Look at it. Look at her. Look at her. I feel like she's going to be one of those characters where she's going to be even more whatchamacallit, she's going to be even more versatile as the game goes on. Yeah, with more fusion characters coming in, she's going to be the sub DPS.
Starving. Oh, this thing. Oh. If I burn it a bit with my fire, I can eat it, I guess.
No. Oh. Oh, what a baby. She had to.
I can do it.
Yes. Back then, I didn't know how to control the flames. I could only feel the force of the reality. My
Hey.
body was always covered in flames.
Oh, I deserve that. I deserve that. Whee!
Life is in everything.
My field of expertise.
Whew.
Watch and learn.
Seriously, like, this game make me dodge so much better in Genshin, even though Genshin doesn't have any incentives for dodging other than not dying. I mean,
Good. There's no time to waste.
ooh,
Feathers and scent.
I love that attack
Mine on.
and that attack. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Ooh, I wonder how long more. Oh, people just kept berating her? Was that?
Oh. Look. Shinies.
Oh,
This place. This is where Master once lived in seclusion. The spaces are a jumbled mess inside this sonorosphere.
oh, her and... Oh,
Please, wait.
My dear, You've come all this way. What do you need from me?
You gave me some food before. I haven't thanked you yet.
You misunderstood my intentions. When I sought shelter in your hideout during the rain, I gave you rations as a small token of thanks. No need to be troubled by it, little one.
But you told me the path to safety lies in embracing fortuitous moments. I didn't understand what you meant by that.
Well now, I only said those words on a mere whim. Never expected you to remember
She's
them so
such
clearly.
a bright child, but she had to experience these kind of horrendous
I heard Master Xuanmiao
moments
is a wise hermit guru
in her
who helps
childhood.
people. Can you maybe take me as your apprentice? I've been searching for you for so long. I want to live. Learn to control my power and become stronger. Or I won't see a peaceful and prosperous world.
Do you know what defines a peaceful and prosperous world?
I think
Oh, I accidentally skipped that. No!
I'm a resonator too. I have a strong forte. Look!
This is flame manipulation.
Oh. But he was also worried about her. Oh lord. I thought I was stuck. Oh, I can only go forward?
Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may engulf you in return. Without proper guidance, you will eventually be reduced to ashes. Alas,
Oh, I can
perhaps
walk.
this is fate. I can teach you how to control your power, but in this world of ups and downs, if you long for a peaceful and prosperous world, you must utilize your own intellect to choose, strategize, and shape the future you desire. Come over, child.
I feel like her master really taught her properly.
You bear the powers
Really?
of flame manipulation. A phoenix born from fire. One that shall bring peace to this world.
He taught her well, I feel like.
From this day on, your name will be Changli.
There it is! That's her name! Jeez.
Do you have to go, Master?
My time in this world is up, my child. I have my own destination to head to. I can only accompany you so far on this journey.
Are you going to a dangerous place alone? Why can't I go with you?
Oh, she sounds a little bit older.
Oh, it's not your turn to go there yet, Changli. You are a very gifted child.
I wonder if
You will
Changli remembers her
surely
old
achieve
name.
greatness one day.
Or does she have an old name?
But the price you pay for forcefully employing your forte can never be erased. Oh, your lifespan is doomed to be much shorter than that of ordinary people.
Yes, I understand.
Remember what I have taught you. Ponder carefully, plan meticulously, and shield yourself wisely. For when you have grown into the person you aspire to become, your impact on this world shall be great.
I accidentally did something. Yeah, I did something. Yeah. Sorry I was not responding to the chat. Have I done Jinxi's request? Jinxi's quest? Yes, I have. Am I good at the game? I don't know. I don't think about being good at the game.
Changli will remember your
I
teachings by
just
heart,
want to
Master.
build. Usually, I find right after playing
But Master,
Genshin from the beginning, I like
This
to
person
build my
you want-
characters. I think
When the time comes,
it's satisfying for me.
you will know.
And for me, in terms of the
That you
combat,
have
when
my
I get
aid.
that counter attack with
You
the
need
bosses,
only
that's
use
the
your
most satisfying
wisdom.
part.
He is the
But I am not so
only
good
one
at
who
doing
can
that. I
truly
dodge more than
change
anything.
this world. You must find and help him this way. The world of prosperity you seek will soon be within reach.
Oh,
I believe I've found that person, Master.
it all came full circle. Really?
This Ouija board and the Sonorosphere, they are both a puzzle and an answer. The end of the Sonorosphere turns out it's exactly where he is.
Okay. Moving forward, are we gonna finally reunite with the resonator? Ah. Oh. Is this the reverse of the puzzle?
I guess this is another riddle from my master.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I really do love the game designs. Wait, I need to see where is it? Oh, it's going there. So, okay, that doesn't rotate there, but this one would. So my guess, times like this, I just reverse engineer the thing. A lot of times it just works out that way. Ooh. I haven't done this quest yet. Oh! Well, you probably want to write down the answers. Though I think for this particular puzzle, it shouldn't be too difficult for you to get to it either way. Okay, I am missing something.
Make it fast.
There we are. Okay, I think we can do that. Nice. There, we're done. Hee hee. Oh. I like how they played this storytelling with like this opposing view between young Changli and real
I'm
Changli.
fine. I think I'm remembering something. But it's all just a blur. I can't make out any clear images.
You know, I love Changli so much that every time I plan it, okay, I'm gonna pull for her on stream. I'm gonna pull for her weapon on stream. I ended up doing it before stream because I was just so
I've been
impatient.
looking for something.
I was grinding. I was grinding
long
the like. I was grinding
I don't know.
for every airstrike
just remember
possible
that it's
so that I can pull
very,
for both
very
the weapon
important.
and for her.
Something that can change
Are
the
you on
world.
50-50? Yeah, I was on both the weapon and the character. I saved up enough because I skipped the Jinshi banner, right? So I saved up enough for the character, and thank the gacha heavens above, I got Changli, right? And then I was down to like 0 airstrike, and I wanted the weapon specifically because its main stat is crit damage. Now I already have a crit rate sword, which is on my rover right now, but I didn't have a crit damage weapon for the
I'm
swords,
starting to wonder why I'm even
and
here.
I wanted that sword so bad.
Everything
I
looks
wanted that sword so bad.
different from what I
So
remember.
I saved up until, I think it was when the Changli banner started. I saved up until last week. Last week I think I pulled
And
for the sword.
why do you look so familiar?
Oh,
We've never met before.
like 10% difference compared to standard. Pretty significant depending on all the buffs that you put on her, right?
We might be able to
So-
open that door with it.
But I feel like so far, for now, like
What
the
will we
weapons
find
that
behind that door?
they come out in the game are pretty much, you can use it for any of the characters, even if they are not the best 100%. I feel like at least 80 to 90% they're still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the one I have on the Rover
I
is
hope so.
the weapon standard banner, the sword, the crit one. It's actually a still good sword. Ito. Yeah, this sword, Emerald of Genesis. I think it's from the standard banner, if I'm not mistaken. I did not force myself, don't worry. I am a proud free-to-play player on all of the gacha games that I play. And so like anything that I have here is purely because of luck. Really luck, and also farming. I farm every possible astrite that I can get my hands on. So this weapon is good because increase energy regen, which is always great, and then increase when skill is cast, increase attack by 6%, stacking 2 times, effect lasts 10 seconds. Hi Kitsunor. Internet is lovely in it. Yep, that's right, Edap. I've never spent a dime. Oh, thank you for the brief chat, Kitsune. Yeah, hope you have a great day. Thank you for dropping in my stream. The internet is both shit and is both lovely. It depends on the filters you have on your social media. I would say. Yeah, so as I was saying, this sword is great. And then if you look at her sword, it's actually really good as well. See, skill damage bonus. Stack up to 14 times. All stacks removed in 12 seconds. So it's not really specific, how to say. The specificity of this effect is not so rigid. Like if you compare to today's Genshin Impact's whatchamacallit, weapons. Like there's a specific weapon for Nilu, which you know only Nilu and probably Layla can benefit, and any HP stacking character. And then what other swords are there? Hu Tao's signature weapon, also a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I gave up on. Whoa. I feel like I should pay attention here.
Master?
Oh?
Changli, you have done well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey. From this moment on, the choices you make and the plans you lay out,
Don't worry, Edap.
they will all lead to that future.
Wuwa's graphics never disappoint, really.
Changli.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Why?
Run! It's a trap! They played us!
Is you boss? Okay, you is boss. This is the one elite enemy that I hate right now. Absolutely hate. Because I still have not... Oh shit. I still have not learned its attack patterns. And it's so quick. Let me stop playing. Oh my god. I am not paying attention. Nice. Ui. Is she still... Oh, she's not in the thing again. Oh. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is how you make fire elegant. I love it so much. Okay, this is the tricky part. Oh my lord, did it just What? Oh lord. Oh fuck. Huh? Did he just... Oh my lord. Rena! What in the world? Oh my gosh. This is... Oh jeez. Oh lordy. Nice. Gosh. Nice. Oh lordy. Come on, Kotaro. Nice. Oh. Okay, Bear, who took a sip? I don't know who you... Huh? Changli, do something magnificent, Changli. Yeah, I wanted Yinlin's weapon, but I didn't have enough. So I'm like, I settled for the standard banner one, which is...
Don't worry.
It's still okay, but definitely not the best in slot. So I use her as a sub DPS for now.
This game is almost over. Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See?
Was that not so pretty? Huh? It was so pretty. See, even the NPCs agreed.
Wooly, this is the miracle we've been waiting to see. It's hope, reborn after destruction.
Fooling.
It's over.
Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraxidus members in the mountains, and the effects of the temporal disruption have now vanished. I lost all contact with you during this whole time. Did you run into any trouble? Temporal disruption hidden inside a sonorosphere. It makes sense now why it stayed hidden for so long. I never thought the solution would be to burn down the entire sonorosphere from the inside.
I just realized Changli's outfit, like her base outfit, is very similar to what she wore as a kid.
You went too far back there, Changli.
I know my limits.
Rover. Lady Changli.
Wooly is fine now, thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, at least I can still walk a bit. After all, it's been almost 5 days.
Oh, okay. I mean then, cause they were in that time disruption space, so makes sense. There's gonna be some time difference.
Thanked you for bringing me back to Hongzhen. I heard about the attack by the Fraxidus in the mountains. I'm so sorry.
No need for that. I understand. The Fraxidus had their eyes on the same thing we did. They've been planning an ambush on us for a long time.
We will never forget how you saved us.
As for the truth behind the so-called secret of immortality,
Oh yeah,
Fooling has
that's
told
the
me everything.
part of the core of this whole thing right now.
I had a gut feeling it would turn out to be a disappointment, but I couldn't give up. And in the end, I lost sight of why I even started this journey. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Let's just call it another adventure coming to an end. I've talked about it with Fooling. From now on, I'll take her on more trips to see more new places together.
Wait, but is she cured from whatever ailment she's under?
Until the day when I can no longer hold a pen. I've already talked to the folks at the publishing house. And
Oh, so
they're
she's
happy
not
to let
cured.
me continue painting
Well.
for them. My eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
It's a bit sad, but
I know you've already looked past death. But remember, there are people who care about you. They want you to live on and be happy.
well, that's a surprise.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes I wish we could stay together a little longer, if only for a while.
Of course, Fooling. We've always been...
It's not time to be sad yet, is it? I've compiled a list of renowned doctors in Huanglong. They're highly skilled and may offer assistance for your medical condition, which is challenging but not impossible to cure.
Lady Changli, I truly can't thank you enough.
No need for thanks. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fuling's work in the next issue of Artists of Huanglong. Everyone's been missing seeing their favorite landscape artist's work lately. Are you surprised? Well, now I'm curious. What kind of a person do you see me as? Now that the situation has been resolved, you should return to Hongzhen. You deserve some good rest.
Hi, Zuri. Thank you for coming back to my stream.
After
You
going
didn't
through
have
so
to.
much,
You
you must be
literally.
exhausted, Rover.
But you already played the mission, so it's fine. But the ending sequence was so pretty. I was lurking.
Well, I think Lady
The
Xingyi
ending-
could use the
the
extra
ending was
help
so
in
beautiful.
dealing with
Oh,
the
gosh.
aftermath. Splendid.
It's getting late. Maybe we should wait until we get back to discuss anything else.
Okay, now that I'm done with this, let me do my dailies. That's all I'm waiting to do now. Yeah. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Okay. Haha. Okay, wait. I can submit a few things here. Hand in bin chimer. Deliver all. Her face. Oh god. Her face is so enthusiastic. Okay, something is for Rover. Aha! Aha! Finally, it's done. Now for the Havoc one. Okay, let me just check. This 3 is done. I need a complete daily, and then I need to farm for some things. Let me just check what I need to farm for. Or maybe this is a good chance to like let you guys see what I have for my characters right now. So top 3 that I'm always using is Verena, Alcaro, and Yidlin. Just wanna ask if you like, if someone wants to DM you, Echo Flex. My Echo ain't that perfect, okay? Yeah, Yinlin is good for AoE. That's why I want to get her. So I have this on her right now because it gives decent basic attack boost. But really she's actually just a good sub DPS all around, and she has potential to become a DPS with the right weapons and echoes and stuff. So my echoes are trash, okay? My echoes are trash. I currently have this set on Verena because I want to increase her damage for maximum healing output and then energy regen so I can spam her ultimate. As you can see, sub stats not the best, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, Kalkaro is the same. I have this is currently my Tempest Memphis Echo. Of course, I would like more crit rate, but I have terrible luck with crit values, so I use what I have. Basically, yeah. Yinlin, similar situation. Like somehow I'm really lucky on crit damage for her, and I am managing my resources on what to level up first. So this, you could say, is kind of like my first rotation of echoes that I have for my characters that I'm satisfied with, that I can use and my characters won't die. Yeah. So Jiaxin, Jianxin, and Ling Yang are the 2 5-stars that I have recently got and I'm building them right now. They don't have the best. They share the same weapon technically. And like again, they don't have the best echoes on. The next one that you'll be disappointed if you see my account. Hey, I don't judge people's account. Okay, like I literally Genshi is so cool. Yes, Genshi is so cool. I just want to say something. Yuri, you asked about what's the best way to DM me. I do have Twitter, that I'm only using to stalk people that I follow on Twitter. I'm not active on Twitter. I don't like. Well, okay. I've never used Discord before. I've never used Discord before. Hey there, like, my Twitter is for stalking like actual entertainment people, you know, mostly VTubers, because like that's when I actually get up to date with their schedules and stuff. I literally made Twitter to follow VTubers. Yeah, before this year, I've never used Twitter either. You're literally Zuri when she started out. God. Never used Discord before. Yeah, I mean like even in my friend circle, I don't use Discord. Hey, I may be a stalker, but I'm not a stan who physically goes to people's houses, okay? I gotta make Discord. Yeah. We gotta stalk people, okay? Okay, stalk in moderation, okay? I stalk in moderation. Everything in moderation. Okay, wait. So, this is my rover. I would say... How should I reach you then? Including me, hehe. I don't know, man. For now... I don't know. For now, I don't know. Okay, just for you, Zuri, I will come up with a Discord and I will post an update on my about section of my Twitch channel. Just for you, Zuri, and okay, EDAP as well. It'll take time to set up, but I'll eventually get done because this weekend I will finally have time to hermit on my own. I mean, you can stalk me, but I don't post stuff. Yeah, okay, alright. So yeah, okay, I think this is an easier. Yeah, this is easier. So, characters I use most frequent. Top 3. Verena, Kalkaro, Yinlin. And then Rover and Dungeon in the same team with Verena. Or Baija. But Rover in Havoc mode. And then another team I want to build is actually with Sanhua because I just love her and I want to use her. But she's more of a burst character, so yeah. I've leveled up a lot. This is what happens when you're a hermit. Yes! People don't love Sanhua enough. She's actually a really good unit. It's only I think people are put off by her skill. Can you lend me your account? I will just look. No. If you want to look, this is your time to look, okay? And don't worry, like, if I'm going to talk about this in detail, I have a YouTube channel that I stream there as well. I stream on YouTube concurrently as well, so all my VODs will be up on the YouTube channel. Yeah. So you can go and check that out if and when you want. Yeah. It's joke. I mean, I'm showing you it right now. But yeah, I don't know, like for me, right? Like when I see on Instagram, I usually use Instagram, like my personal Instagram, and I see Wuthering Waves content and stuff. Not many people actually use Sanhua. I would say her skill and like to get the best out of her skill is a little bit you need a little bit more precision to get the best out of her skill, but her burst is great. I like Mortify's oh, don't give me that loading logo. Don't give me that loading logo. Let me check my internet connection. Hold on. I mean, like, it's fine. Mortify just don't want to show his face. Okay, I think the game hasn't prompted anything yet. It's so weird. Because, like, I'll be playing at home like normal and, like, everything's fine. Hey, ghosting. Quick swap Sanhua is nice even though I don't have the techniques for it. That is true. That is true. I think that's why... Hold on. I think that's why I wanted to get Ling Yang as well. Because I feel like the mono glacial team would work well. So instead of Mortify, I put Sanhua. What's her outro? Yeah, see? Outro amplifies basic attack by 38%. Great.
I will cut down any
Baija's outro is healing, and Ling Yang's outro is very, very good. What is that stack? Damn. Okay. So yeah, main damage dealer, sub DPS, and then healer. Mono Glacial. Yeah. For some reason, this was what I wanted, and now I have it. So, all of them, I think the top 9 characters, they're all capped at level 80. I mean, Sanhua, I need to feed EXP, but almost there. So, this lady Changli, I need to wait, where is she at right now? Oh, she's at 80 already. Yes. So now I just need to feed everyone basically, because I don't have materials. When's your stream? My next stream will be on Friday night for me at least, around the same time as when I started today's one. It'll be either whatchamacallit, it'll be either Wuthering Waves or Honkai Star Rail. I have not decided which one, because Honkai Star Rail has a new game mode which is basically just like similar to simulation universe, but yeah. Thank you. I hope you enjoy what I stream. Yeah. I mean, if you have time, then sure. Yeah, Divergent Universe. The system for Divergent Universe is actually pretty unique, because it's not so much the blessings that you get, but the equations that you expand and confirm. Yeah. Don't push yourself though. Like, Friday, how to say, as an introvert, right? Friday nights are almost sacred. I would say, at least for me, before I started streaming, because Friday nights means nobody talk to me. I'm going to go home, I'm gonna hermit, and I'm gonna recharge so that on Monday I can do it all again. That was me. That was me before I started streaming. Everyone follow the channel, what's going on? Yeah. See, anyone? Yes. Yes, we are the same people. Yes. Yes. Okay, let me just do some dailies. I find like it's even more apparent, especially when I actually started streaming. Because when I started streaming, right, I was really excited. So I was trying to do every day, trying to do every day. And if not every day, at least 5 times a week, And I found that it was super, super tiring for me, because I have responsibilities. I have commitments outside of streaming and working, So that's when I realized, oh, I cannot do that. And especially if I want to continue to improve streaming, how I want to stream, what I want to stream, that kind of thing, I need to have time to do that as well. So that's why I decided, at first I decided, okay, it's going to be just 3 times a week. And then even 3 times a week, I was still exhausted. And so I'm like, you know what, 2 times. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, Cat Liente also says maximum 3 times, so 2 times is fine. So yeah, actually watching Cat Liente's I think she's a Twitch partner as well. She's a Twitch partner, and she does a lot of content on like streaming, like what to stream, not what to stream, like how to stream, what's the best thing to do for streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, I think she gives really good advice, especially for like beginner streamers and up and coming streamers. Yeah, I think people who are interested in starting to stream would eventually come across her content, because she gives very realistic and like just overall just good advice. And you know, yeah, I still watch her. Like, I follow her on Instagram. I just watch her reels. She is very talented. How to say, not to say it's a bad thing, right? I don't think she's talented. I think she worked hard correctly, that she gained a lot of experience, and she knows, to the point where she knows what she's doing, and she gives really solid advice because of that. Yeah, exactly. So like, when I was trying to figure out like how I want to work around my streams, I watch a lot of her reels and content on social media. Then when I actually started streaming, I'm like, okay, from now on I'm just gonna find out like what I like to do. And sometimes when I come across new like reels from her, like I take everything with a grain of salt, because what she finds useful for herself and what she finds successful for herself could be different for me. But they're all really good ideas. And I also have to remember that that she's in America. She's in America. So whatever growth that she can get with the methods that she used in America might not reflect with where I'm staying. I mean, yeah, so, but everything she says is like pretty much gold. She preps you. Yeah, she does. She really does. So it's like I didn't get depression when I started streaming, because like she mentioned, okay, this is what you have to expect, and it's not going to be pretty. And I appreciate that so much, because like I've just for context and for overall view of what other people are thinking about beginner streaming, like I watch other people make the same content, and they're like, they don't get the point across as pointed and honest as she does. So that's why after a lot of researching before streaming, I still trust her point of view and experience. Yeah, so yeah, stay consistent. Yeah, I think that for me is the biggest challenge, because it's just in my personality or like just behavior over the years, where like instant gratification has become more addicting than to actually put in the time and effort to work towards something. So when I started streaming, I kind of also took it as a lesson to build that character of taking the time to build something, whatever it may be, and I apply it to like my work as well. I always stalk her vids and watch them again and again. Yes, no, the good thing about Cat Liante, because she has mentioned this in a thank you, Zuri. She has mentioned this in a few of her content. She was saying that every once in a while she'll scroll back to all her content and she'll get the viral ones, or like the ones with the most views, and she reposts it, or she redoes that content and posts it again. And I think that is smart, especially if it has what's the word? If it has information that's timeless, that is really good. So I'm still learning. I am still learning.
Surrender your stuff.
Another thing that I also want to learn, right, is just the technical skills of all of this. Like, literally, because I started streaming, I bought a keyboard. Otherwise, previously, I was just streaming straight from my laptop. Yeah, it's always a learning process. And I also learned, right, that recently I learned some of Twitch's cons. Cons, the meaning like the not good things about Twitch, you know? Because I don't know if you heard of this VTuber. His name is False ID on YouTube and on other socials, I think. So he's a news VTuber. So he talks about mostly VTuber activity, but a lot of times also like news about the internet or pertaining to streamers. He's done a lot of that.
Bask in the sunlight.
Ooh. So I think in the past few months, False ID has covered a lot of stories on Twitch banning a lot of streamers or flagging a lot of streamers' streams and stuff like that, and like Twitch not being helpful at all to these streamers and clarifying why they are being banned specifically. Same. I didn't even play games before, so nope IRL. He's a sheep, right? The V model. There is a sheep one though. But False ID he's a android, purple hair, purple, pink, black suit. Not suit. Yeah, I think he's one of the more popular like news coverage VTubers. Just VTubers in general. Yeah, I learned a lot about VTubers and the community from him, because he actually gives very objective news about it, or as objective as he can, I would say. And like sometimes, and you know, the bajillion VTubers that are in the community, like both English and non-English ones, like he covers all of them, I think. Oh gosh.
Time to wrap it up. My field of expertise.
Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What was I doing? Oh no!
No mercy.
My brain literally stopped for like 2 seconds. And Zuri, don't worry about not being good at the game. No one was good at the game, good at any game in the beginning. You know. I know there are some people who are very particular about gaming skills and stuff, but it's in the end, right? It's just a game. The game is there to entertain you, is there to make you happy, and whatever work you put into the game is whatever you have in you to put into the game. And I learned that lesson when I was playing Genshin, actually, because you see in social medias like their teams doing like 100k damage, 500k damage, and I'm like, I'm never gonna reach there, you know, that kind of thing. Ugh. I believe no one does that yet in the VTuber community. Like news, like people covering news. There are a few, I think. So even with Genshin, right? To be honest, with Genshin, Genshin is actually my first PC game that I officially played, and that too I started Genshin on mobile because I was such a pansy. I was such a pansy about playing it on PC mode, and then it was kind of like I was forced to in a way afterwards, because the Inazuma patch came, and then the game got bigger, and I realized that because the game got bigger, my phone could not handle as well as before. So I'm like, you know what, I have to change to PC, because not only is the game gonna run better, but I'm gonna get better graphics and better reaction time and all of that. And then I never stopped. And then now I have joined the millennial community of gamers. Gotta go to bed, but it was nice joining your stream. Looking forward to hearing more. Go out streaming. You've got the energy. Keep it up. Thank you, Edep. Have a good rest. And good luck tomorrow if you're working or studying. Yeah. News, but then in all languages. PC gamers had it good. Yeah. Yes, good night, Edep. Have a good rest. Go, go, go. Go sleep. Go sleep. Yeah, so PC gamers, I didn't become one until Genshin Inazuma arc started. And then I I bought a gaming laptop after that. What do you mean by interesting bear? I mean, there are people like me, you know? But to be honest, right, when I was younger, I was more of a console player. Because one day, one holy day, my dad came home with a PS2. And I've been gaming since. I think... What were the first games that I played on PS2? As like a 14-year-old, mind you, I was playing like Tekken, King of Fighters. You know, the mostly fighting games, less RPG games, I would say. And then I discovered one of my favorite games from PS2 era was you might not believe this, Digimon Rumble Arena 2. I don't think anyone is familiar with this game, but I played the heck out of that game, like with my siblings, and they had an arcade mode where you can unlock more Digimons. It was so much fun. You can Google it, the picture will come out, and you're gonna think, wow, it looks so retro right now. I got gaming history, but not PC gaming history. Like, when I started gaming on PC, I realized how different it was. So I played PS2, and then I got PS3, and that was when I actually started playing more RPGs. Really. What were the first ones? There was this one called there's this whole franchise, Dynasty Warriors, where you get to play as famous Chinese and Japanese figures. So like Nobunaga, Oda, you know, those kind of people. People from history. Yeah, people from history. Generals from history. And I had a few Orochi as well. I think it's right by the same company. I think it was Bandai who released the game. I'm not sure. The game still is ongoing. I don't know what version they are on now, but that game is legendary to me. It was like kind of like the first RPG that I actually played, and I enjoy it a lot. Because the gameplay was something like you're in a battle, like let's say Battle of Nagamasa or something like that, and so you kind of follow a little bit of the path where in the battle, this particular battle, these particular figures actually won, and you get to play as these figures to win the battle, that kind of thing. And then they added a few like fantasy elements in some other versions of the games, but overall it was actually a really fun game. You could play that infinitely, and it was very lengthy to level up the characters. They have a few game modes, and yeah, they have a few game modes that you could play. Certain game modes is you play the actual story. Other game modes is you pick a random arena and you go and fight, that kind of thing. So I played that for years. And then Final Fantasy as well. To be fair, I only played 2 types of Final Fantasies, which is 10 and 13. 13 was when it was specifically launched with the launch of PS3, if I'm not mistaken. That was what it was. So I got that because, you know, Lightning was on the cover. Who didn't love Lightning? My very first game was Biohazard 1. Believe it or not, I was 3 or 4 years old. God dang! How old are you, Bear? Biohazard 1. Wait, how old is the game? Huh. I didn't know a lot about game and like where to find games, you know. Because like literally the only way I would know a new game came out was if I go to the store and I look at what are the games there. I loved watching games though instead. Yeah, that's the next best thing, right? Genshin being your first game to play is actually a good game to play. It's so beginner friendly. It's such a beginner friendly game. I'm waiting for the Soul 3 Phase 7 to come up. I am so close. Like, look, I am 57. It might take me another month to get to 60, but hopefully I'll get there. But to be honest, like, Final Fantasy X, I didn't finish the game because that was on PS2, and for some reason the file corrupted and I gave up. Yeah. And then I bought the remaster for PS3 and it had 10 and 10-2. Being a gacha addict. Genshin as a first game sounds kind of unreal. I mean, it's true. There are people who never... there are people who never actually touched games at all until certain games, you know? And to be fair, games today, like how they're made and how accessible they are, makes it easier for different people to play the game. I feel like because Genshin... I think because Genshin promote that they were free to play, that it was free to play friendly, they promote that heavily, I think. And then there was also this big hoo-ha about the more people pre-register for it, the more rewards that they get. I think that was a big thing as well. Before, I never want to play... Yeah, the lockdown. The lockdown brings out a lot of different sides of us, didn't it? What did I do during the lockdown? I don't know. I mean, okay, thankfully during the lockdown, right? I could still go to work, but it wasn't 5 days a week. It was more like 3 days a week. So I was still going to work, just not that often. I think back then I was more into watching anime or watching dramas, to be honest. So, not much gaming. Man, I feel like now just thinking about it, like my history of gaming is pretty consistent, but on different platforms as and when they are available. Like before I went to college, it was on console, and then when I went to college, it was mobile, and then when I started working, it was pretty much still mobile until Genshin came out. Yeah, so it was pretty consistent actually. It's very hard for me to quit a game. There's this one mobile game called Tower of Savior. It's by a Taiwanese or Chinese company. I can't remember. Madhead Limited. It's a TCG game, basically. And at the time, my roommate in college introduced me to that game. And she was like, I play this too. What other games do you play now? Tower of Savior. Yeah, I know, Bear. I know. Yeah, I know it's from Hong Kong. Okay, yeah. I think at the time when I was playing Tower of Saviors, it was like Chinese implication TCG. Yeah, it's the one TCG stands for trading card game, right? You know that, right, Zuri? With Tower of Savior, right? I think I started playing in 2014. I don't know how many years. At that point, it was close to like some kind of anniversary. Oh, now you know, Zuri. That's what TCG means. Trading card game. But to be honest, right? I actually didn't know what TCG stands for until Genshin came out, because my only other exposure to TCG was Tower of Savior, and they were saying Tower of Savior TCG this, TCG that, and they were actually boothing in a lot of TCG conventions as well. So I'm like, oh, doesn't matter what TCG meant, you know. But then when Genius Invocation came out, I was like, oh, so that's what it meant, you know. That game's just a knockoff of Puzzle and Dragons. Card games hurt my brain, not gonna lie. Yeah, card games hurt my brain too. But somehow, Tower of Saviors, I played that shit for... until Genshin released, really? Which was like 6-7 years? Yeah. Puzzle and Dragons. I think I've seen some advertisements of Puzzle and Dragons. Yeah, I played for 6-7 years. Yeah, I know. Until Genshin released, and I couldn't keep up between Tower of Saviors and Genshin, but I decided to choose Genshin because at that point Tower of Saviors was getting a little bit repetitive. Yeah. Yeah. uh, Serenity is insane. I know. It took me Genshin Impact for me to give up Tower of Saviors. Otherwise, I would still be playing Tower of Saviors. When I'm free, though. I was actually doing pretty well as a free-to-play player even then. And there was one point where Tower of Saviors, they collab with so many animes. So many. I played for 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, it depends. You know, if you like the game, you like the game. You don't like the game, you don't like the game. For me, some reason I like the game enough. Yeah. For some reason I like the game enough to play. And also like because I like nice drawings, I like good graphics. I mean, how to say? I'm a very visual person, so if the graphics is good, if the movement is good and everything is good, then I'll continue to play. Yeah, as long as I'm enjoying myself. And I enjoyed TOS for a long time. But then after the there was one particular arc in the main story where after you defeat there was one particular arc in the story where it went stagnant for a long time and all they were doing was just churning out collab series. Mostly anime though, which was shocking. And they got so many. They got so many for the anime. That game have a story? Yeah, the game does have a story. The game does have a story, but after a certain point, it lost the plot. It literally lost the plot, and then when was it? I think it was last year. Last year, I still had the account, and I'm like, okay, let's just go in and see what TOS is doing right now, right? And they completely changed it. So they completely changed it. I don't know what storyline TOS was on after that, but as far as I'm concerned, the initial storyline has ended. It has ended, and they kind of revamped and did I don't know what new storyline it was. But the system all was still same, but they just have so many additional things. Like they have new arenas and areas to go to fight, of course, and the multiplier has I think gone into the times 15 realm. I think that was last year. It's probably higher now. Like I remember when there was a Norse god series and like at its highest evolution, I think it was just like 2.5 or 3 multiplier for the team attack or elemental attack. And then they have like different types of ascensions, and it grew into I think times 8 or times 10 multiplier. And then now it's like I think now it's probably like 15 or something. So and then like the new cards, the new characters that they come up with is even more ridiculous. And the skills, oh gosh, the skills. They have like leader skills and then like their regular skills, right? They're all paragraphs now. They now have, if character has these criteria, it will trigger A, B, C, D, E effect. Otherwise, it will trigger A, B, C effect. And then I'm like, huh. I got lazy reading it, man. Like, team building became so stringent for Tower of Saviors. Okay. That was surprising. I mean, it was level 25, so. Enjoy the stream. Gonna hit to bed. Take care. Take care, Zuri. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for staying. You'll never know what's on Friday. Yeah, but it's between Honkai Star Rail and Wuwa, basically. Yeah, go rest. I should rest soon too. Did I finish my dailies while I was yapping? I think I did. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. So now I'm just running around because I'm pumped I am super pumped right now. I'm just, yeah. And I also took a nap around 8 o'clock, so not sleepy at all. But I do have to go to sleep because I wake up like whatchamacallit, 6:30 every morning so I can get to work on time. Oh, because the problem is not the time when work starts. The problem is the traffic going to work. So there's that. Okay, is there something that I can do before I go to sleep? Oh, you beautiful woman, don't worry. I shall increase your stats soon enough. Okay, I got 2 fusion, that's great. I wonder what team I can make for her. Let's set this one up. I can still do Verena. I've seen this combo somewhere. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. Okay, so the rotation here is all resonators on nearby teams for 30 seconds. So the rotation is Verena outro, Jianxin outro, Changli's burst, and then everything else. But her outro is actually really good as that's make her good for a sub DPS, to be honest. That's why people use her as a sub DPS, but I want to use Mortify as a main attacker because I prefer his playstyle to Yashin. But I know Yashin is built to be a main damage dealer. I don't know. She reminds me of Amber, which from Genshin, which I don't particularly like. So that's fine. Okay, so maybe I'll just complete the companion story because it's still not complete. So we'll fast forward 2 days. This is the best. This is the best. When I saw this feature, I'm like, yes. And I just wait for like 5 seconds. And that's it. Whereas
2 days have
Genshin, I
passed
have to
since
turn the
Changli
whole
told me that
wheel.
she and Xing Yi would handle the aftermath. I wonder how she's doing.
Are you worried? Let's just go ask her then.
No, Abby.
Might as well. Changli can be difficult to find. Let's go ask Xing Yi first.
Okay. We shall find the madam now. Oh! I saw the Tower of Adversity has reset. Mind you, I'm bad at it. Just like in Genshin, I'm bad at the Abyss. I like the most that I would do in any given cycle is 11-3. I will never challenge the 12th one, like Abyss number 12. I will never challenge it because I build my characters to play, not to have maximum output. So same thing applies here in WUWA. It's gonna take me probably a year to build a strong enough team to take on majority of the Tower of Adversity stages.
Greetings.
Let's
We're
finish
almost
this.
done dealing with the aftermath of the previous incident. We're currently questioning the remaining Fraxidus members we caught at Mount Firmament. They wanted to get their hands on the temporal program from the legend of the Wei Qi game, with the intention of unleashing chaos in Mount Firmament once again. But thanks to you and Changli, their plans were foiled.
Soloable? I mean, are you talking about Abyss 12? Huh? I mean, if you done it, really good for you, you know, because like, I cannot imagine I no longer play Genshin. Oh, okay. I mean, but you still did it. I respect people who can 3-star stage 12. I've only 3-starred stage 12 one other instant, I think, and never again.
Changli
Never
recounted
again.
to us that a Fraxidus overseer had entered the Sonorosphere and was injured by her fire.
I mean,
They were
Wuwa.
lucky to escape.
You
but have not
soloed
been seen
Wuwa?
since.
Yeah, Wuwa I think is soloable. Yeah, Wuwa I feel like is soloable. I just don't have the
I've put
skill
together
nor
a
the
thorough
confidence
report
right
for
now.
City Hall. We will
I
strengthen
think
our defenses to make sure this
if I
doesn't
have to
happen again.
solo right now, it'll probably be with Spectral Resonator. No, his echo sets are not good. Either Spectral Resonator or Calcaro, because I'm more familiar with their
parted 2
kit
days ago on the
and
coast,
attack
and then she
patterns
returned to
than
Jinjo.
others. If I do
Perhaps
have
she's
more
just taken
time,
some
I'll
time to
probably
rest and
use
recover.
Changli,
It must have
but she's not built.
Changli knew you'd be worried, and she wanted me to relay this message to you.
Okay.
Meet her at the pavilion on Mount Firmament. She'll be waiting for you there. She also said, no more riddles this time.
Okay, we're going to see the madam herself. I feel like I have to address her as the madam because she commands such knowledge, skill, and presence. She deserves the title madam. Oh, it's all the way there. Why do I feel that this is a different pavilion? I thought that was one near the city. Okay, mind. On the way, we're going to get some treasure. Hello. Oh lord. Luckily no immunity. That's fine.
My field of expertise.
Jeez.
Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Target confirmed. All is fair.
I missed! Did he give me an electro debuff? Well, I should have expected that you are. Why are you up there?
Tear them to pieces.
Okay. Yeah, more completion. Though to be honest, right, I'm also not the best at setting up or remembering rotations. I think that is my downfall. Time to learn Go to play with the sensei. Man. Right?
How are you feeling, Rover? Well rested, I hope.
More concerned about you, madam.
Aw, can't you see I'm perfectly fine?
Don't you
Sitting
think
right in
she's
front of
very
you.
similar to Yae Miko in Genshin? Like, but she's more, she's less cheeky than Yae Miko. Yeah,
Don't
I
worry,
feel
Rover.
that
We're
way
only
because like
having
they're
a casual
both
conversation today.
actually have really
Nothing
good
taxing.
command of knowledge. They have vast knowledge. In fact, they're very wise. Although they're not the same age, but Yae Miko likes to play pranks. Changli likes to talk in
Besides,
riddles.
You only agreed
So-
to join me here for more questions.
And I feel like they give off the
right?
same vibe. Both are people I do not
Oh,
want to mess
Is
with.
that so?
These two people are people I would just follow, you know? Unless it goes against my values and such things, but yeah.
Sure, ask away.
I know they're
I'm
completely
happy
different
to answer
characters.
them to the
I
best of
I
my
just note
ability.
that they are of the similar vibe, similar. They have similar characteristics. At least that's what I feel. About the game record and secret of immortal. Yeah, I want to know what is
It all
it.
started a century ago, when my mentor, Master Xuanmiao, had a brief encounter with a certain peculiar visitor.
Hey,
During a TD outbreak, my master was rescued by that individual. He exuded a unique energy and was always elusive. My master dug through ancient texts and unearthed his presence in long-forgotten history.
Wait. Okay. As far as we know, the Resonator today, rover today, appeared in Jingzhou's history in the previous history, right? Is there a previous cycle? So there's now, including the current one, 3 cycles? Because her master met Rover in the past, but then he found records of Rover in a further past. Is
After
that what I'm
searching for
understanding right
several
now?
years, he finally met that person on Mount Firmament again. They played a game of Weiqi together.
One is a firework
that was how
country
the
girl
legendary
with
game
Kansai
record
band.
came into
Another is
being.
Feng Huang, who got a sad backstory. Firework country girl with Kansai band. Firework country. Yae Miko is firework country girl. Is that not the other girl with the bow? What's her name? Yoimiya? Are you talking about Yoimiya?
At first, I thought my master meant the game record held actual information about the time crisis. But that was just a clue. The real
You forgot
key
the names.
was
Yeah,
finding
the
you,
firework country girl
the
with
person
Kansai
behind
band
it
is
all.
Yoimiya. The one who is running the firework shop, right? Yae Miko is it's been years. Yeah, you can actually say that about Genshin. You can actually say that about Genshin.
And
Oh
lastly,
gosh.
the secret
Yeah.
of
Yae Miko
immortality.
is the
It's
pink
most
hair
likely just the
lady.
woodcutter's
I
own
don't know if you
spin on the
stopped
tale.
playing before or after Yae Miko came out. Yae Miko is the pink hair lady. She's a catalyst user, and she's the head Miko in the God damn it. in the shrine, she's the head Miko.
Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. My
I quitted
master
at
and the
Inazuma. Yeah, you
mysterious
probably
visitor had set a
missed
trap
Yae Miko
with the
then.
Sonara
Because
sphere,
Yae Miko didn't
using
come
the
in the
Weiqi
beginning
game as a
of the
guise.
beginning arc of Inazuma.
Despite the Sentinel and Mount Firmament being saved, the Fraxidus would not go down without a fight. They were convinced that the temporal mandate was hidden within the game of Weiqi. But little did they know, they had already fallen into a trap.
Okay.
Pure coincidence or the calculated workings of the Fraxidus, the explorer stumbled upon the Weiqi
That's
board.
the
setting
Fox
off
Lady.
its
Yes,
defense
Fox Lady.
mechanisms.
Fox Lady is Yae Miko. And I don't know if you came across this particular arc of the story, but Yae Miko has a fondness for teasing Goro a lot because Goro finds her very pushy because Yae Miko tease him a lot about his dog ears and stuff. Yeah. You can look it up. Actually, there's a lot of events where Yae Miko and Goro are in the event, and if they interact, Goro is always trying to hide from Yae Miko. It's funny. It's funny.
The Sentinel was already damaged when it arrived here. My master had foreseen the disasters.
All I remember
that would
is
befall Mount
Inazuma really
Firmament.
bad.
So he
Actually,
created this
to be fair,
mechanism as
when
a
Inazuma
precautionary
came
measure.
out, a lot of the
The
things in that
Sonorosphere
map
would
were actually
devour
really
all who
hard.
attempted
Like
to
even now,
enter,
I think Inazuma
unless
mobs
they
are
knew the solution
harder to
that
deal with
puzzle.
than even Fontaine mobs. Oh yeah, you missed out on Sumeru and Fontaine. Actually, right, Sumeru and Fontaine, although a lot of people didn't find Sumeru's story impactful, but the exploration in Sumeru is
Precisely.
top tier. They had 3 patches for Sumeru. It's super big. You just have to Google Sumeru's map. It is humongous. It's so humongous. And then they
only
add
way to
underground
escape was
features
by
as
burning
well.
the Sonorosphere
It was great.
without hurting
I
anyone
had so much
inside.
fun playing
It
Sumeru
required
because I
masterful
explored a lot.
control of Forte.
Inazuma's plot just threw me out of the
Thinking back,
box.
it was
What was the plot for
probably his
Inazuma?
ultimate test for me.
Inazuma's plot was that the Raiden Shogun was trying to confiscate all the visions, and then basically it was the traveler trying to confront Raiden Shogun about it. Yeah. In fact, that whole arc, right, had minimal influence by... Oh, what's that group? We help a war for no reason. Help a war? Did we? I know there was like a battle at Naguchi Beach. But nothing came of that battle, to be honest. It's just that we joined the rebellion. I mean, it's either we join the rebellion or Raiden Shogun kills us, right? that was the other option. So yeah, I think the traveler went to fight the vision hunt for no reason. I don't think there was a lot of fighting though. They were more defensive than anything because in the end it was hold on. Because they didn't really confront Raiden Shogun. In fact, all they want, the very thing they don't want is to confront Raiden Shogun because of how strong she is.
Before leaving,
but they were trying to find a
Master
way to
entrusted me
convince
with a
Raiden Shogun that
to find that
confiscating
the one who played
like doing the
Weiqi
vision
with him,
hunt
the
was
one who
not
left
good.
behind that game record.
I think if you look up the final battle for between the Traveler and Raiden Shogun, there's actually a small sequence where Yai Miko actually helped to convince Raiden Shogun. Raiden's a neat.
After my master's passing, he would be the only one who could control the Sonoro Sphere. By now, you should know who he is.
Raiden is a neat.
Yes.
No, I think Raiden just had depression. Raiden had depression and I don't like to. Yeah, Raiden just had depression. I hated that the anime out the power of friendship thing at the end. Lol. Yeah, literally, there was. How they made, okay, I will say they made it more sophisticated, but it was still like, you know, the power of friendship, because really the Raiden Shogun boss for like the main story is cracked, so cracked, and only because they debuff the Traveler a lot. Yeah, like when you were fighting Raiden. No, when you're fighting Raiden, you cannot use your skill, your ultimate. You can't do nothing but beat her with a sword. That's it. At least for me, I actually died 1 or 2 times before completing the story, actually.
That's why you needed
because
me
like
as
I was not good at dodging. I was not. I'm bad at learning attack patterns.
From the moment you arrived in Jinzhou, I had my suspicions about your true identity.
I think
our journey to Mount Firmament solidified
more
my
than
beliefs.
anything, right? I was just panicking while I was fighting Raiden. I was just panicking.
And finally, the
because like, I
Weiqi
couldn't do
Ward
anything,
in that
you know? I couldn't do
Sonoro
anything.
Sphere sealed the truth for me. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best
I just
of my
Noel
ability.
spin to win. Oh, you Noel spin. I don't know what I did. I
Indeed.
forgot who I brought in.
Those memories, they were all real.
What did I bring? I don't think Ayato came out, so I definitely didn't bring Ayato. I probably brought Kaching, because at that point I was maining Kaching. Kaching was my strongest DPS.
Yes.
which depending on
That's
who
all
you
in the
are, you
past.
might not like it
Just
like
a little
that.
homeless girl with no name. I never thought we could make new memories in the Sonorosphere,
Huh.
where only the past repeats
Changli
itself.
didn't have a name before Changli.
A moment of companionship and protection.
I think it was Kaching.
Meant everything to me.
I know Kaching. I definitely brought Barbara, and I definitely brought Bennett. I don't know who was the fourth person, but that was that. Maybe Xingqiu. I don't know. That was like my holy. That was my holy team. Yeah, that was the team I used for everything because it was the least likely for me to die. Like now, I'm much better. I think after Inazuma, I was much better at building teams, and also Dendro came out. You know, so now my go-to team for difficult stages, or if I want to breeze through stages, I use Tainari, Nahida, Barbara, and Yaemiko together, and then I can complete dungeon domains in like 20 seconds. You remind me of my angers after finishing the Inazuma story. Did finishing the Inazuma story make you angry?
What I told you there was true.
But I thought it was at least
and
for
gained
me,
control
it was a
over my
satisfying
powers.
enough ending.
Using my forte now won't harm me in any way. Also, if
It
you
was so
really
bad.
are the legendary person who changed the course of history, then you are perhaps the closest to immortality, aside from our sentinel.
Oh, so now they're making it a fact that Rover was part of Jinjo's past. Compared to chapter 1 and 2, Inazuma was bad. I think because it wasn't talking about the traveler's story as much. I don't think so. No, but the others also didn't really mention the story. I think I don't know. I felt Inazuma's story, it was a different take from the whole save the world kind of thing. It was more on like it was more personal, I think, because of A's personal choice. That's what led to the events, like the vision hunt and stuff like that. It was because of her personal choice and her attempt to preserve peace. So it was less about worldly harmony and stuff, and more about A's decision to try to preserve the peace that she now has because she lost her sister. Is it sister? I think it was sister.
We mortals come and go. Our lives are full of meetings and goodbyes. Our time on this
Low-key,
earth
they
is
don't have
fleeting
time to
compared
catch up with
yours.
the update, so the
So
plot
don't
is
let it
kind of
bother
a
you.
mess. Maybe because I'm not so sensitive with plot lines like other people are, so I felt like
I see.
it was okay.
Perhaps this
Was
is
Inazuma
why
rushed?
it's so hard to leave this beautiful world behind.
If I have to say, it was a little bit all over the place in terms of because it wasn't the traveler making a decision to do something. The traveler was pushed because of events to do things, like, you know, joining the rebellion, visiting Watatsumi Island, and all that stuff. I don't think there was a lot of influence from like the Harbingers and that faction. I forgot the name of that faction, but yeah,
Then
I think each
would you
each
be
arc,
willing
each
to
chapter
finish that
is
game
unique in its
Weichi
own way,
with
though.
me instead?
Yes, Fatui. Because like Fractidus, Fatui is just both are just in my head because they like even the vibe around the both of them is pretty similar to me, although Genshin's is more colorful and not as bleak as the Fractidus here. Okay, we're done with the afterword for this companion mission. Although I didn't listen to half of it. Oof, I love the animations. It's so well done.
The young orphan girl carried on. Everywhere she looked, tragedies rampant. As lament engulfed the globe, a world torn by monsters, filled with homeless souls. With her own blood as fire, she drove away the cold. And her master said, "In this tumultuous world, lives are fragile as mayflies." She couldn't exhaust herself to save those before her. But she must endure to ignite a brighter tomorrow. She wielded her wits to evade harm, treading on knives with care. Alone, yet maturing through stumbles. Later on, she became someone else's teacher. She taught the future leader this: to guide conscience and secure prosperity for the people, to continue lost teachings of past sages and establish peace for all. I will be the torchbearer, for one person can't rid the world of chaos alone. One day, a future of prosperity and lasting peace will arrive.
And we're done! Companion story done! Trophies! I've officially completed all the moments with you, which will eventually expand, so... Save the cat? Okay. I need to find that out. Clap. Thank you for the clap. I shall now retire to my sleeping chambers because I have work tomorrow. Thank you so much for everyone who's lurking, who's watching. Thank you so much, Bear, for keeping me company as well in the chat. So my next stream is on Friday. Yeah, my next stream is on Friday, same time, which will be 9:30 GMT plus 8. Yeah, convert that if you need to. Yeah, 9:30 GMT plus 8 on Friday. So if you prefer YouTube, you can hang out on YouTube. I have chat set up so that I can see YouTube chat as well. I just might be slow. That's about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you get good sleep. I know I'm gonna get good sleep today. Today has been great. Thank you so much. Yeah, and good night. Bye bye.